everybody. It's your girl, Sherry. Welcome back to another episode of Alleged Actually Podcast. I am joined by my Bravo bestie, Joey. What's up, Joey?
Hello.
Hello. We owe Joey a happy belated birthday, by the way. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Now, guys, if you are new here, over here we do reality TV recaps. We focus on Bravo right now. I promise you I do different stuff as I have time to do more episodes. You know, we'll get into some of the other things that you guys are watching, but right now it's just all about Bravo. I mean, it just is. So
It is.
if that's your really, what else?
Although we do have to give props to members only Palm Beach.
We do. That's a Netflix show, and I love a good Netflix show because I love me some Love is Blind, and you know what I'm saying? And I just thought that the production on that was a little raggedy.
Oh, yeah, and they were, that was like some super trash reality TV.
It was.
I loved every minute of
Oh,
it.
honey, I started I can't remember if it was late at night, and I stayed up to the wee hours in the morning finishing it. So, listen, the production wasn't so bad I didn't watch it, y'all, okay? But if that's your thing, then go ahead, y'all, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we drop this good content. Share with a friend and another friend, and please slide in the comments and chat with us about these shows that we all love. So tonight we are going to be talking about Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Season 6, Reunion Part 1. We always kick off a reunion recap with talking about our favorite looks, and this one will be no different. So, Joey,
yeah,
I'm going to give you first shot at it. I want to know, what do you want to do? Who you thought looked? We're going to say best look first.
All right.
And then we'll save worst dressed.
Okay.
I think we agree on that one. So who was your best
My
look?
worst dress is going to shock nobody.
Yeah, I know.
My best dressed went to Bronwyn. I thought she was, I literally, I'm not even kidding, she walked out, or I was like, wow. It was even better than the pictures.
Yeah.
Those extensions, that hair, that body, that dress. I like that there was no necklace, there was no bracelets. It was simple, and she just looked beautiful. I think she is beautiful, but I just her look blew me away. I mean, don't get me wrong, Baby Gorgeous was up there for me. Meredith Marks was up there for me, but something about Bronwyn, it was stunning.
I agree. I love her with those extensions. They're so pretty. They look so good. So whoever is styling her, kudos. It's just flawless. But I didn't love it. And I usually love, even though Bronwyn is a couture girl, and it's a little outlandish, I think she always pulls it off. I didn't love it, but that's okay because I always think Bronwyn looks good. I was so torn. Okay, so for me, guys, I was torn between Angie K because she looked so pretty. I love a red lip, particularly on her tone, her skin tone. Her hair was flawless, of course. That's her brand.
Yes.
The only thing I didn't love, and so I guess you and I are opposite, I thought she should have had something on her neck. We have a plunging neckline, and it just gave a lot going up here with,
On Angie, you thought she should have?
I did.
No,
I thought she should have.
I could understand, because it was a lot of blank space.
It was a lot of blank space. And even if she'd have had a lariat type, something simple, but just something that would tie it together. So I couldn't give her the best, but I had to give it, guys, to Lisa Barlow. Listen, Lisa looked good. You hear me? I loved it. I did.
She did.
She looked good. I really enjoyed the dress on her, the way it laid. I liked the necklace. Her hair looked great. She was spray tanned down. It was so funny because I've watched the reunion 3 times. And
she only had one orange hand this time, though.
I know, but you know what's so funny? My husband was watching it with me. He was like, which one is that? I was like, Ryan, don't you remember? That's Lisa Barlow. He was like, that was the one over there doing the Wendy's promo and whose husband I was talking to. I was like, yeah. He was like, she wasn't that dark. I was like, spray tans. He was like, oh God, yeah, because she
Bless his
didn't. I was
heart.
like, yeah, I know. Listen, I have to school him sometimes. But yeah, so there's that. He semi-recognized me. He's like, And then he was like, oh, okay, I see it now. But she had the big glasses on. I was like, yeah. So now, y'all, let's talk about worst dressed. And I think me and Joey have the same boat. Joey?
Yeah. Well, I hate to say it because I love her, but Mary came in as a very close second for me for worst
She
dress.
did. She
That
did.
thing was a mess.
It was a mess. I would have, I just wouldn't do it because I love her. And
You know what? And maybe
yeah.
that's what set her apart for me too. Like I love her
Mhm.
too, but the worst dress was absolutely Heather Gay. I hated everything about it.
Freaking
I didn't understand it. I don't know
no,
what that cape was. The color did nothing for her.
no.
The neckline did nothing for her. I just
Mm-mm.
awful, awful. I didn't like her hair. I don't like anything.
She looked like she was about to break out in a praise dance, like for worship leaders. I mean, and that's no shade because I love me a good praise dance, but it's not a reunion look. I'm like, ma'am, that isn't even reflective of your personality. Like,
No, it's
really?
not. It's
Mm-mm.
not. It would be
So I was
black
like,
like her soul, but I mean,
right, right. So y'all,
yeah.
I don't know. Y'all weigh in and let us know who was your favorite, who had your favorite look of the night, and who was your least favorite. So, Joey, what did you think of part one?
I mean, I thought it was okay. I didn't
Mhm.
think it was anything to like write home about, anything to like brag about. I thought it was like a little slow. I'm like, I was like watching it back for a second time, like today, being like, did I miss something? And then I was like, no, I really didn't miss anything. They're giving us like a, I don't know, like a slow burn. Maybe they spent a lot of time on 100 episodes and like
Yeah,
talking about like the past, which I thought was kind of weird. I don't ever
yeah,
remember like any other Housewives franchise spending a lot of time at a reunion talking about that. But I
no.
mean, whatever. To each their own, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'll agree, but I will say this. I was entertained, and I'm gonna tell you why. And I don't know if this is gonna be unpopular, but for me, I felt like they were pacing themselves properly because like Miami or some of the others where the part one was like so epic that you thought, oh God, it can only if it's gonna go this high, then what are we gonna get on two and three? And then it just kind of
Yeah,
fell flat.
that's a
And
totally fair evaluation.
yeah. So I thought, okay, we're getting there in small chunks. Um, but let me tell you why I really enjoyed it. And I think that people are going to be like, I'm sorry, but I felt like Lisa Barlow ate it up. I mean,
My girl.
I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
saying.
You
And
know
you
what?
know
I've
what?
been fighting with my friends for the past 2 days. I'm sure I'm gonna fight with like more strangers like online. But you
Sure.
know how I feel about Lisa Barlow, and I'm not one like I'm not blind to her faults. Okay,
I'm
she
not.
is loud. She is ridiculous. She is delusional.
All of that.
She makes the show. I if her and Meredith weren't there, these women would be mute. And I'll say it over and over again, and I will die on like that hill. What would they talk about?
You're right. You're literally right. And I don't know if because when they ganged up on her, when they were trying to take her down on the season, we saw some really vulnerable moments, and not just on the show when she was on Watch What Happens Live. I mean, it was clear that Heather really hurt her feelings, whether it was right, wrong, or indifferent. Lisa can be a lot. She can be delusional. She can be
Yeah.
insufferable. But let me tell you what, she came on that reunion to not play with them ladies. Like you're not going to break me.
Mm-mm.
She was on it. It gave me life. Okay. I
Yeah,
didn't like
dude.
I didn't love how she came for Bronwyn because I love Bronwyn too. But let's be clear, Bronwyn was messy this season. Bronwyn bought her own stuff too. So I mean, all is fair in housewife land. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's true. I mean, like Lisa came. I feel like this is like the most like prepared I've like ever seen her.
Yes.
She knew what was going to be thrown at her. She was like
Yes.
ready for it. She wasn't going to let them shake her. She had her responses, her quick wit. she never shuts up, for better or for worse.
No.
You know, she did. And when they came for her, she chewed them up and spit them back out right in like their faces. It was
Did.
crazy.
And you could tell it was tearing Heather up. Ooh.
Thank God. And you know what? I will
Yes.
say, I love the fact that I feel like for the first time in 6 seasons, the tides are turning. I have never seen this much Heather Gay hate on the
Yeah.
internet. Like in the 6 years it's been on, I like the show. I feel like people are finally seeing her for the absolute disastrous human that she is. They're
Mm-hmm.
calling her out for it, her hypocrisy, the fact that she thinks she's a producer, the fact that
Yes.
it's the same shtick season after season after season. And what's really
Yes.
funny is you spent this season, mind you, we have watched you for the past at least 3 seasons be the one to self-produce, twist the stories, create this drama, blah blah whatever, and then you want to sit this season and try to gaslight Lisa as if she's the one spreading all these rumors and putting all these things out. Girl, look in the mirror. You are a
Mm-hmm.
disaster.
Yeah. Yeah. A complete one. Yeah.
And
No.
finally, the internet is catching up. I'm so excited.
I am too. I am too. I mean, I don't know what will become of it. Probably nothing because, that's how we get down here. But it was good to me. I want her to feel it because we're kind of sick of it. Now, we're not we really are sick of it.
Yeah.
One more thing.
Yeah.
Did you notice when Lisa came out, she went for the hug on Andy and Andy grabbed her arms, pulled them down to they were doing the side kisses. Lisa went in for a full on hug. Now, I don't know what that was about.
No,
Oh,
I
you got to
didn't
go
notice
back
that.
and
I'm gonna
watch.
go back and look.
It looked like he hugged Angie, but he did not. He stopped her, her arms, put him down to the side, and they did the side kiss. I don't know if it's, Andy's kind of funny because of all the lawsuits. He'll say HR issue stuff, so maybe he doesn't want to give hugs. I don't know. But I thought that was odd because she went in, Lisa, she thinks they're really cool. And some people are saying that he's clearly annoyed with Lisa. I mean,
but not annoyed enough to not cast her on the Ultimate Girls Trip road trip.
Well, I mean, I know. And I have things to say that I don't know if we should do this now or wait. But
I mean, let's just call it what it is though. It's going to be the loudest road trip of all time. They put the loudest group of people. I was like, I was like, oh, like at the ex Housewives one, or like the Legacy one, and I was like, oh, is this one's theme like the loudest?
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. So the core ones that they casted, first of all, there's no Miami representation. I don't know why that is.
Real mad about, because let me tell you something right now.
Right.
First of all, stop shoving Kyle Richards down our throat.
Really?
She is, I'll stand by it again with my boy Reza, the most overrated housewife of all time. She brings nothing to the show. She's so boring. And you keep shoving her down our throat. You chose Kyle Richards over like Alexia?
Exactly.
Like what? Over
That's
like
great
Gertie?
TV.
Like what?
Exactly.
I don't get it.
Kyle's going to give us zilch. And
Zilch.
y'all,
She's so boring.
She's so boring. And I mean, I know people love Giselle. I just wish she would go away. I can't.
You know what? I will tell you, I am all caught up on Potomac, and I can't believe I've been a diehard Giselle fan and defender for years and years and years. I am so over her. Mm-hmm. She is just a mean, mean woman, and she shares nothing. She has no storyline besides
not one drop.
Besides being mean. It's really, and I'm like, I don't know, have I been blinded for all these seasons? Everyone's been like fighting with me about her, and I've been like defending her, or I don't know. It really hit me like this season. I'm like, wow, she really does suck.
She is so gross. And the last episode, I just kept going, ugh. I mean,
me
so
too.
entitled, so mean, so
yeah.
Who are you? You know what I mean?
Who are you?
Who are you? And your house, you had the ladies at your house, they had to be outside. They couldn't even use your bathroom because you had doing renovations. And girl, even in the lineup of the ladies, you're probably on the lowest on the totem pole. I mean, what are you doing?
I
She
know.
just gets on my nerves. I cannot stand. I mean, a good mean girl every now and again, but she's just mean for no reason. It just
Yeah,
there's nothing. There was no reason for all that. I mean, what someone does for you, you should be gracious about any of it. And she was just gross and entitled, and I cannot. I can't do it.
I
Can't.
agree.
Yeah. And so you know, everybody made this big deal about Nene Leakes being on there, and apparently she's just going to be a drop off in Atlanta. And I'm like, okay, guys, what are we doing here? Because Portia's casted.
I know, but it's a real fail on Bravo's part, I feel, because like the people want it, right? Like just give the people for once what they want. You don't listen to us any other time. You know
Never.
what I mean? Like I just
Mhm.
don't understand. Like she got like, come on, come on. And if you're gonna open the door like a little bit, just bust that shit open and just let her come back. Like
Right.
my God.
I mean, right. I mean, let's do it. Everybody's been just clamoring for it, and they're excited for the crumb that. But I think that the thought was that she was going to be casted full time, and then when they came out with the core housewives, I'm thinking, so then that means when they go to Atlanta, they're just going to visit Nene, and she may be on one episode. Wow, that's disappointing,
I
and
know,
not
I
even worth
agree.
all the hype. Y'all slide in the comments and let us know what you think. I mean, I could go on and on, but
I can
tonight,
go on and on too because Teresa Judice and Baby Gorgeous in the same like RV
I
or
love
whatever they're
now
gonna
that
be
I
in. Like,
love
come on, come
that
on.
I love that I love. I don't know that they're going to get along. I don't think so, but then maybe.
You know
Um,
what? I mean, I don't know if they're gonna get along either, but I'm still here for
I'm totally here for
it.
that. That I'm here for. But yeah, and I always love Luann on whatever. I'm good with that.
Oh, me
You
too.
know.
She's phenomenal
Yeah,
TV. I'd watch her do anything.
me too. So I'm always good for her. But I don't know. Y'all let us know. Are y'all happy with the core cast of Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip? Let us know, child. All right. So we have season 6 reunion, and they have the stage inspired by Santorini, Greece. Nice stage setting. You know, everyone comes out. Andy does his little greeting. Like I mentioned, he like totally dissed Lisa when she came in for the hug. If you didn't see it, go back and watch it. Maybe it was just on Peacock. Because I mean, I watched it twice on Peacock. Peacock has all the F bombs, all the stuff. They don't bleep anything out. Just
Yeah.
saying. Um, but once everybody's on the stage, we open up with Andy asking Meredith, you know,
Mer- Meredith
woo,
didn't even let everyone get comfortable in like their
no,
chairs.
she did
Like,
not, honey. He was just like, okay, you had something you want to get off your chest with Whitney, and she was like, okay, yeah, this is going to change. This will set the trajectory for the reunion. So he was like, all right, go for it. So we come to find out, y'all, that apparently Whitney got really trashed at BravoCon and attempted to make amends with Meredith. Um, and Whitney has a hard time, telling her side of things. She gets flustered and she sounds silly. But the whole thing kind of sounded silly. I mean, if you're that drunk,
mm-hmm.
I mean, how much are you really going to remember? But according to her, she tried to make amends with Meredith. She was feeling friendly and, she wanted to make up with her. Meredith was like, no, you said, can we be friends off camera and just leave on camera like it is? And Meredith was like, no, because that to me is one and the same. So, no. And so then she basically was like, well, okay, then, you lied about me too. And she's like, I didn't lie about you. And she was like, okay, well then, you can't apologize for that. I owned that I was drunk at BravoCon. I apologized to Andy. I couldn't, apologize to him for being drunk and Watch What Happens Live. Now I got to go find it again because I don't remember which one that was. Because Andy was like, but you know what? Andy gave her a pass when he's been harder on some of the other ones with their drunkenness, like Shep from Southern Charm.
Oh, 100%. But
Yeah.
again, though, I'm like, so here are these women coming after Meredith. about her drinking and
Mhm.
her, oh, like you're just out of control, blah, whatever. And I'm like thinking the whole time, I'm like, you women are a bunch of like lushes. No
Yes.
one gets as drunk on that show as Heather Gay and
Heather is
Whitney.
toe up.
So the two of them have a lot of nerve coming for Meredith about anything. And for me, I'm like, here we go again. Because clearly this is, and people can say I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. Heather is the one puppeteering the rest of this cast.
Oh,
And
for sure.
once again, we're on our sixth season of a reunion with bad weather trying to come for Lisa and Meredith. It's the same
Mhm.
thing every reunion, it's the same thing every season. I'm so tired of it. And Heather wants to spat off at the mouth. Oh, a little tag team thing, huh? We watched an entire hour of the rest of you tag teaming Meredith and Lisa. Are you people
1,000.
blind?
Yeah, 1,000%. I mean, the problem was that they were so mad that they weren't rattling either one of them.
I know.
And
I know.
that's
They
what was
messed with the
pissing
wrong,
them
they
off.
picked the wrong ones.
They did. I'm telling you, because when you get Lisa flustered, she can't make any sense. And when you get Meredith unhinged, well, you feel me? But the both of them are like, no, I'm sorry. Well, no, I didn't see it that way. Oh, well, yep, I meant that. Oh, I mean, it was like, girls, and
I
they
know.
deserved it. They deserved it this season. I'm sorry they did. They deserved it. I don't care. Lisa, like I said, I didn't appreciate the things that, and we'll get to it, what she said about Todd. And I hate that for but we find out something about Heather that proves our point. Mm-hmm. So basically, the whole Meredith versus Whitney thing goes nowhere. Um,
Mhm.
Pretty much, Meredith's like, you were fall down drunk. Your husband had to carry you up to your room. Like, you're gonna tell me that you remember what you said, and then she retracts everything and says, "Nope, I stand by what I said about you, what I said about your behavior." So basically, we got nowhere on that one. Okay,
No.
I don't know what Whitney was even thinking she was gonna do with that, but whatever. So then we get to do like a flashback, and we're on Lisa, and Andy's like, well, let's go ahead and get this done, and so they go back to Angie's RV trip, and we know she's not there, and they show the ladies talking about her, Bronwyn, Whitney, all of that. They also show Lisa's clarity party, and then the scene where Heather and her are they're shopping, and Lisa's talking about how mean Angie was, and Heather was like, you were equally as mean, if not meaner, or she was talking about Brahman. I don't know which one, but maybe both. And she said someone called her the "see you next Tuesday" word. Um, and so then we come back, because in that scene, Heather calls her a risky friend. So Andy was like, Heather, do you still consider Lisa a risky friend? And she says, yeah, because with her, the stakes are high. And, basically, Lisa, when she's coming for you, all bets off. And what was good to me was Lisa, in turn, said, well, you're a snaky friend. And she brings up when Heather apparently told Angie to bring up the whole Todd was making out with this woman while he was farting thing, because
Mhm.
she thought it would be funny. And you could see Bronwyn's face like, really?
Mhm.
And
And
I
what
thought,
was great was that neither of them denied it
they
because it
sure
was
didn't.
true.
They
Yep.
didn't. They did not. And I thought, okay, now that proves what everyone has been saying. You're trying to produce this show. Who are
Mhm.
you? You knew that wouldn't land well. That's mean.
Mhm.
And I don't even like that Angie played along. Like,
I
really?
know.
You know?
Yeah,
Because
I'll be honest. I was like a huge like Angie fan, like defender, like last season. She's funny, but she didn't really do anything for me this season.
no, no, no. And I mean, I do. Her one-liners are hilarious, but you're right. I mean, The Greece trip, I was kind of over it. And you're right.
The Greece
Outside
trip
of
was a flop.
it was a flop. It really was, Joey. I was like, can we get out of Greece already? Uh, It's
Yeah,
pretty,
flop.
but it was a flop. And she tried so hard, but I was like, girl, okay. I love being proud of your heritage and where you're from and all of that, but give us something else. I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
Hmm.
And then they get into Lisa's. Oh, well, this is where they accuse the tag teaming because um, Meredith jumps in here or there with Lisa and vice versa, which, like you said, very hypocritical because you got Heather, Whitney, you got Angie making faces, you got Bronwyn nodding. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
and
the whole
Mary,
thing.
the
Yeah, and then
whole thing.
Mary's like, why am I here?
She was. Um, she did though in her moment tell Lisa that she thought that she was delusional. Um, and she was like, "Well, I mean, that's insecure. I would never call anyone delusional because Lisa said that she lives a very different life than all the rest of them.
And I love that she stands on it though. If you're
She
gonna make
stands
such
on
a
it.
bold comment, you better stand on it. And much
Okay.
respect that she does.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, what was funny to me, I love Mary's subtle like jabs too because Mary's just like she jumps in there and she's like, she was talking about you too. Like she lives a very different life than you too. And Mary's like, oh, I think we all just live different lives, you know? And I thought that is so funny because Mary was just like, girl, you sound stupid. But
What I
y'all,
didn't like though, let me tell you,
uh-huh.
was once again bad weather showed up to this reunion thinking that they're hot shit and they are not. And I didn't like the implication with absolutely zero proof, zero anything. Oh, well, you didn't come on the RV trip because I'm sure you were in Miami, with those great facelift doctors and blah, blah,
Mhm.
blah. Or imagine the hell that they would rain down if Lisa ever made a comment like that about one of them.
Oh
They
my
would
Lord.
lose their ever loving minds. Meanwhile, you got Heather over there whose face is. I am stealing this from my coworker, Erin. I'm very sorry. But her face is morphing into Jim Carrey from The Mask. And it really
Ah,
is. When he
y'all.
has the mask on. That long chin, I don't know if it's her Ozempic face that makes her chin seem so big or if she has like a chin implant. Something's happening and it's not good. You look a mess
I
and you run
am
a beauty
slayed.
lab and laser company where I feel like you are an advertisement for your company. Girl, you look a mess. A mess. Over there talking
I
about Lisa Barlow's work. How dare you?
I know. She did, y'all. She looked rough. And listen, as someone that was on Ozempic, and that did lose a lot of weight, of course, when you get off, you do gain it back. Spoiler alert. Um, my face ain't look like that, so I don't know what
No,
she was
I'm
doing,
telling
but
you, it's
listen,
a botched job, is what it is. And the other thing is, like, they kept, especially Heather, kept being like, "Well, like you're so concerned about all of our lives, blah blah, and everything that we do." And I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, I really don't think Lisa cares about you people, thinks about you people, but she clearly lives rent free in all of your heads because you guys
clearly, y'all.
can't stop talking about her. Which brings me
Mhm.
back to the fact, love her or hate her, if she wasn't there, what would y'all talk about?
Literally, she was the full topic. I mean, they just took turns,
Yeah,
and yeah, I mean, and her she was first chair, as she should have been,
yeah.
but um, you're right, Joey. I mean, there was literally it's the Lisa show.
Even like the
But
right, even like the whole reunion part one, it was the Lisa show, not
it
by
really
her
was.
own accord, but they all make it the Lisa show, and then they're mad when people like her. They're mad that her ego's big and her head's big, but you guys make her the star of the show, and then you're angry about it. I can't
Hmm.
understand it.
I don't get it either. I don't get it either, y'all. And then they go over to Lisa's lawsuits, and Andy asked, Bronwyn, why did you bring it up there instead of telling her to her face? And Bronwyn was just like, it was public, and they weren't getting along, they weren't speaking, which I get it. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, let's be
And
clear.
I
I
mean,
mean, and
like,
she
isn't
doesn't.
that part of like the show? Like, you do bring up trash about each other, and I mean, like, that's part of like the gig. You're not signing up being like, oh, no one's gonna talk about any skeletons in my closet. Like, that's like not a
No,
thing.
yeah. And Lisa was like, she explained the status of her lawsuits. I think she said there was one pending, one that was somewhere, but the rest were dismissed. And she was like, I don't know why, I wasn't worried about it. I don't know why y'all were worried about it. And Heather chimes in that, well, you claim that you're wealthier than all of us, yet you owe these people hundreds of thousands of dollars. Okay. And she's like, listen, do you know who I am? Do you know how this works? Like, and I was so cracked up, y'all. I mean, delusional or not, she was holding her own. And listen, so, I mean, they got nowhere with that.
And this is why they're like so furious.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Because,
this
they
was their
couldn't shake
plan
her.
like the whole season, and they couldn't get her in the season, so then they had to shift over to Meredith. And now at the reunion, they're trying the same thing. Maybe we can get her at the reunion. It's not working.
It's not working. And y'all, there has been so many spoiler clips out for part 2 or part 3, I'm not sure. Which I wish they wouldn't do that. But
I know.
there was one scene when, they take a break and everyone's in the background. And that is one of the things that Whitney and Heather talk about. Lisa's different. She's different. She's more composed. It's like she knows she's sticking to what she's gonna say. And I'm thinking, because she knows exactly what y'all gonna come at her for. I
Yeah,
mean, y'all
right.
are
Because I
easy.
mean, like, she could probably write the script at this point.
I mean, right? So, all right. Then we go over to Andy addressing the agreement not to discuss families, and
Mm.
Bronwyn's yeah, that failed miserably.
Yeah, but this is also not where Lisa shines.
It is not. That's what I'm saying. That's the part that I was off with her with that because
Yeah,
no, that was not cool
I was
at
very much
all.
Team Bronwyn on this one.
I was too. I totally was, y'all. And basically, Bronwyn said she tried to honor the truth. Lisa says, well, the truth was broken um, when it's a Bronwyn's husband made a vulgar remark about Lisa, and then
Mm-hmm.
Brahmana reveals BravoCon the video of when she was mocking Todd's body and talking about him. Y'all, that was bad. She denied it and they showed it. And I'm like, girl,
Mm-hmm.
that was
And
completely uncalled for.
yeah, and Bronwyn had like the correct timeline when Lisa tried to spin it. Well, Todd was saying these things about me or whatever, and Bronwyn's like, "Oh no, girl! Like that stuff was private. It hadn't even like aired yet. This was
Mm-mm.
happening at Bravo, whatever BravoCon, da da da." And I just like really thought like in that segment, Bronwyn ate Lisa up because Lisa had nothing to come back with. Like, because Bronwyn hasn't talked about John or your kids since then. Not
No,
that I've seen,
no,
but you
not on camera.
continuously are talking about Todd.
Oh yeah, it won't stop it. And then when she kept coming at her and giving her facts, Lisa tries to dismiss her and says, "Oh, that's word salad." And I'm thinking, no, ma'am.
No, it wasn't
Mm-mm.
word salad. She was very clear and concise in what she said when it came to talking about her husband, and she was 100% right. What I don't like, though, I don't like the spin Bronwyn's trying to put on the miscarriage comment because
Okay.
she's spinning that, and I think that she's knowingly spinning it because she's having issues with Lisa. If we go back, Lisa never said anything about Bronwyn having a miscarriage. What she
No.
said was, when I talked to his family, they told me they had heard or were under the impression you
Yes.
had a miscarriage.
Yeah.
So I don't know why you're trying to spin that like Lisa was talking about having a miscarriage. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. Stop trying to
It's
rewrite
not.
history.
Yeah. I mean, she even, in my opinion, she spun the whole thing with the grandparents a little bit with Lisa. That was kind of cleared up. I think they showed footage about she tried to make it worse than, well, I don't know. It did seem like, and that was last season. They did show where she didn't say it exactly like that when she actually spoke to the grandparents, and her intentions weren't what Braun was spinning. So she does have the ability to try to spin it in her favor a little bit. However, again, I don't think Lisa did herself any favors. None in that. I mean, there was no apology. There
No,
was,
no.
yeah, and it's just like Braun has at times shown where she's tried to make amends with Lisa, and I felt like she was really, really sincere. And Lisa just not sure if it's because of jealousy or what, but she has a distaste for Brahman. I don't understand.
She does, and I wonder if like there's more to like the story. Um, but I mean, besides Meredith, have we seen Lisa apologize to anyone else? Like, I really don't know. I don't know if I can think of
Actually,
that.
no, I think you're right, Joey. So yeah, yeah, what are we doing here?
I mean, yeah, I don't know if that's like ever gonna happen. But I mean,
No,
at the end of the day, no one on those couches are saints. So
no, absolutely not. No, no. We have a lighter moment where the Lisa smoky eye is addressed, and she has, yeah, Joey.
which her explanation, I don't understand her explanation either.
It was crazy. I mean, bottom line, she looked a hot mess. Her whoever her makeup artist was screwed her up. And apparently she must really, really love whoever that is because she covered for them completely. She looked rough. She was missing an eyelash. I mean, she looked crazy. So
But like also like production wasn't like girl like what's happening here. There was there was like no mirror she like walked by. Like, I don't like understand how that even happens.
I mean, either
I
as
mean,
vain as she
one
is,
eye had full on makeup, fake lashes, every underneath, and then one eye had like nothing.
nothing. It looked so crazy. I don't get it. You know, as vain as she is, like
I'm just there's no way. There's no way her makeup artist was done with her makeup. She looked in the mirror and was like, "This is the look I'm going for." I was like, was she like trying something and it didn't work out?
maybe, maybe, but girl, no, no, that was hideous. The next thing they talk about, Andy questioned Angie about her Arby's partnership and the Codigo tequila. I did think it was funny when Lisa said, "I mean, if I was a credit card, I would say, you know, it's identity theft." Y'all,
Yeah,
that was funny.
how she was kind of being like, "Oh, you guys all get these like things like because of me."
Yeah, yeah. I was like, girl,
There she is, Miss
but
Delusional.
well, I know. And you know, Andy was kind of saying like, okay, Angie, are you like kind of trolling her? And you know, she says no, but of course she was.
Who cares, girl? Make that payday.
Absolutely, honey. Get all that you can, honey. And Angie had a good comeback. You mean to tell me the whole battle on the care stuff? I mean,
I cannot believe we're still talking about Kara stuff.
I know.
I can't believe it.
I know. It was so funny to me. But at any rate, we go back down memory lane because it's the 100th episode milestone. And I was like, okay, first of all,
Yep.
Mary, I'm thinking, girl, yeah, you've come a long way.
Uh
Both in
huh.
your look, both in your look and the way that you acted. Because some of the stuff that she said, calling it when she's told Heather, do you think I look inbred? And she's like, yeah. I mean, what? And I
I
mean,
mean, I stand by Mary's statement, but what I did love was that in that moment, Mary was like, sorry to
Yeah.
Heather, like,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think that all of them have like really evolved.
Yeah.
What really annoyed me was you're going to have Jen Shaw in your recap and you left Monica out
Yeah.
even after you still put in the receipts proof timeline screenshots. It just really rubbed me the wrong way because I'm
You're
like, you
right.
guys are once again giving this egotistical monster Heather exactly what she wants.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm sure that you follow Monica on social media.
Me too. I
She
do.
is losing her mind in the best way. I am here
Yep.
for it. I want like an
Yep.
alert every time she posts something. She
Yep.
is coming for Heather Gay. Let me tell you,
Exposing the
if
heck
I
out
was
of her.
Heather Gay, I would be very nervous.
Mhm.
Very
Mhm.
nervous because she's throwing out
Mhm.
receipts. She's
She
making
is.
some crazy accusations.
She
It is,
is.
she has her, let me tell you, her foot all the way on Heather's neck and is showing no sign of slowing anytime soon.
No. No. She's over it. I mean, she's over the hypocrisy, the way they treated her. Other people get these passes and they acted like she was the worst thing in the world. No one was safe around her. And look at Heather's behavior. I mean, the way she did the same stuff. I mean, it's worse because even though Monica, was part of these people have known each other. So it's like you're doing this to people that you really know and you claim that you love. Girl.
And Monica's big last like heated moment was that Heather turned on me because Heather knew that I was part of Reality Von Teese. Heather
Mm-hmm.
wanted me to put certain stories out that I wasn't comfortable with. And when
Mm-hmm.
I said no, she turned on me. She claimed that phone call in Bermuda was fake and staged because she already knew that she was
Mm-hmm.
behind Reality Von Teese. And she claims that what's happening now is the same thing. She asked Meredith to do something. Meredith said no. So
Yep.
now she's taking her minions and full steam ahead against Meredith. And
Mm-hmm.
I believe it. I mean, there's
I
no
totally believe
reason
it.
not to believe it. We're watching it on television. And it
You're
doesn't
looking
make
right
any
at it.
sense why you keep attacking your friends unless the fact that they're no longer taking your marching orders.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And this brings me to my next point. Now, this is the perfect time to bring Monica Garcia back next season
Oh God, yeah.
because the tides are turning, and
Mm-hmm.
Monica would align with Lisa and Meredith. And you know what? It is plenty overdue for a Heather takedown season.
Completely. And they are at the point I think they would welcome her with open arms. It is
I
time.
do too. I
I
do
really
too.
do. And I hope they will bring her back. I mean,
I I'm not getting my hopes up because Bravo never listens to the fans
I
or does
know, but it's just
anything
like
right. But
they don't. But do you know? I mean, like the ratings would go through the roof. It is time. I
through
mean,
the roof.
I love the cast, but that addition would
Yep.
make it balanced and fair, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that we're
Totally.
tired of seeing this Heather led brigade gang up thing. I mean, it's every reunion that we've seen, starting with season one. And season one, the reunion took me for like a loop because I was like, I feel like people didn't hate Lisa during season one. And then the reunion
Mm-mm.
came and it was just like full steam ahead against like Lisa. And I remember thinking like, wow, I wasn't prepared for this. And then season
Right.
two, full steam ahead against Lisa. Season three, full steam ahead. I mean, I'm so tired of like the same thing. Come on, people.
I know. Let's do something different. I know. I know. I mean, except for Monica's season, they were all united against Monica. So I mean, they
Yep.
had someone else to pick on. But
Right.
yeah. Well, after they made a big deal of the 100 episode milestone, which it's a milestone, and I think they do it because right now Salt Lake City is the darlings of Bravo. They just are. And
Mm-hmm.
uh, Andy asked who felt like they had the most growth. Mary said it was her, and of course Heather then had to hop in and say, "No, I think I have also." Child,
I
listen.
mean, they've both, I think, changed the most. I think Mary
Yeah,
changed
for the
for the
good.
better the
Yeah,
most, and Heather changed for the worst.
1000%.
I mean, Heather was a
Season
fan favorite, and now look at people coming for her like left and right.
I was gonna say, I mean, season 1, I felt sorry, not just season 1, a couple of seasons, I felt sorry for Heather. I felt like she was an
Oh,
underdog.
yeah, season 2, I feel like she was like the MVP.
Yeah. So, she was relatable, and then, and it was brought up last season, like, when she lost the weight and she got herself together and stuff, and it's like, I wanna say, was it Mary that brought it up? Can't remember, someone did, and, she took it and said, "Well, no, I just felt like I'm better because of my I don't know, something, I can't remember. She's good with her words, I'll give her that. That's why she's can write all these books. I mean, she's a wordsmith, but she just turned, I mean, and maybe she was always that way and just didn't get her shine until they got Jen Shaw off. I don't know.
You know
Because
what?
Jen
Valid
Shaw,
argument.
yeah, Jen Shaw had her in a chokehold. I mean, whatever reason, she did not want to go
Yeah.
against her. So once she was gone, then she emerged as a butterfly. So I don't know. But yeah, y'all slide in the comments, let me know what y'all think about that too. Then y'all, the unfortunate part is they bring in Brittany Bateman. She joins the stage. Your thoughts, Joey? So
I don't
stupid.
know. To be honest, like, and I said this during like the season, like Brittany was kind of growing on me like a little bit because I thought
Mhm.
I liked the fact that she kind of like this season like took like the punching bag thing that she like was and everyone getting up on her, and a lot of times she like rolled with like the punches, and I thought it was like kind of like endearing how she was like rolling with the punches and blah blah blah. But then it got to the point where I was like, "Ugh, no, you know what? I had a moment of weakness for you. I very much am over you. I
Yeah.
just, she doesn't fit in with these women. They're
No.
not real friends. She's
No.
being casted. It feels forced. I just like, I don't know. And like the minute she got on like the reunion stage, I felt like the vibe changed.
It did. I was gonna
Like,
say that energy
she came
shifted.
around with her stupid teddy bear with another
Yeah.
Jared Osmond quote. Like,
Yeah. I know. It's like if that's your stick, then we need you to go. It's old, it's tired. You're not 12. I mean, girl,
yeah,
and she just comes across as very silly. And I mean, they do it for a little comic relief, but at some point it's like, all right, let's do a new two-step. This is old and
yeah,
tired. Yeah, you're a grown woman, you're a mother, and this is silly. It's silly.
yeah. I agree.
Um, yeah. Then we go over to talk about the below deck crossover. And you know, they talk about if they're worried about when they release the below deck version. I can't wait.
Let me tell you something. I don't even watch Below Deck. I will watch those episodes because I am dying to see their side of things and talk because they're like, oh, we thought that we were great guests.
I know.
You what?
I know. I know. I know. I mean, I saw something very different, and I cannot wait, like you said, to see it from their perspective. They were horrendous. I
But
mean,
you almost
outside,
wonder, is like the Below Deck cast going to give them grace because they are fellow Bravo celebrities? Whereas, like, like the Below Deck cast, they don't bite their tongue about some of their
I guess
clients. So,
no,
but I
you don't.
wonder if they're going to take it easy on them because they are other Bravo celebrities.
Probably, and that's going to annoy me because I want
Yeah.
them to really, give it to them, but
Yeah.
we have to wait and see. Um, they talked to Brittany about her flirting, and Andy asked her, was she doing it to make Jared jealous? And she was like, I really didn't even realize I was flirting. And they do the flashback. Girl, you were so thirsty.
Yeah.
Child.
Dehydrated.
Mm-hmm. And then she says, well, I think that Heather, was the one that was like doing the most flirting. And, Mary chimes in and says, that's not true. And,
I
others, but
kind of agree with Brittany because when we covered those episodes, I said I was very uncomfortable with how Heather was acting around that staff. The
yeah,
touching, the dirty comments. girl, sexual harassment works is a two-way street, babe.
It
You were
is.
grabbing
It
up on
is.
them when you were riding behind
Yep.
them and like and
Yep.
gyrating and blah blah. Like that's like not cute, girl. That's like not cute. Because if the
It's
roles
not.
were like reversed, the viewership would not be happy if men were acting like that with women.
1000%, Joey. I'm like, girl. And then her explanation on the things that she said about Captain
Oh, Jason.
Jason.
Because she
And
was
I'm
caught.
thinking, right. And who says we were effing around and that just means we were friends? Who?
Not a
Always?
single person that I've ever known.
Me neither.
She was
I
trying to
mean,
backpedal that with the quickness, but
and
it
it
was too
sounded so
late.
stupid. It's too
So
late. It was so
stupid.
stupid. It was so stupid. I mean, and she did a very similar thing when she was on Watch What Happens Live. She was very coy, but she was trying to suggest there was something to it. So, girl, he vehemently denied it, and so you look crazy, so you have to backpedal.
Mm-hmm.
Really? I was like, okay. And then they talk about the whole cucumber thing. Apparently, that belonged to Heather Whitney. That's not a shocker, and no one even cared anyway. It was stupid. I mean, it was dumb. Very dumb. Then, y'all, they jump over to Bronwyn's fraud allegations. Joey, thoughts?
I mean, you know what? I thought that she did a really good job, though, of explaining herself. And what really stood out to me, where I was like, you know what? She's telling the truth. She says, and we all know, she just recently got her citizenship.
That's true.
If you are a convicted felon, I don't think with the climate we're in right now that they're handing out American citizenships to felons. So I feel like that was like such a good, valid argument. And I was like, ooh, I never thought of that. I never thought of it like that way. And I was like, wow, that's a really good point that I bet you like no one can really argue. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I was like, oh, you know what?
No.
I bet she's telling the truth.
No, I believe so. And I mean, and she owned the silly things that she did when she was younger. She owned them. And the big case that was sealed, she said it wasn't about her and she can't speak on it. And she certainly learns that she can't speak on things in the company of these women. But because it is sealed, she's not supposed to speak on it. Now, do I think that Todd helped her get that taken care of? Sure. But if I had a rich husband, I would want him to do the same for me. I mean,
100%.
I'm not mad. I mean, and they would do the same thing too. So
100%.
Right. So I'm like, okay, guys. Then we get down to Andy asking Lisa if she leaked Brahma's case. And she denies it. And then Andy asks Bronwyn, does she think that she leaked it? And Bronwyn has always maintained, I don't think she leaked it, but she has a way of making sure it gets out there, like amplifying media attention, if you will. But Lisa said it was on Twitter and she can read. And she could read. I started reading early. I started reading when I was 3 and I thought, ooh.
I just love her so much.
Y'all, I laughed out loud on that one. She was like, I can read. I started reading early. I started reading when I was 3 and a half.
And she says it with a serious face.
She's I know, Joey.
She's dead serious.
Oh my God. I was through. I mean, I audibly laughed out loud. My husband was like, well, they are kind of funny. Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
He laughed when they did the scene about when Angie K called Lisa a trampoline with eyes. He said, damn.
Meredith. He called Meredith a trampoline with eyes. I don't even know what that means.
It's so stupid. It's funny. I mean, they are so silly when they get into these confrontations, the stuff that comes out of their mouth. Just like the infamous this season Gout D sucker. I'm thinking, okay, y'all. I mean, it's so stupid that it's comical. I can't. Grown women, but it's funny.
It is
I can't.
funny, and this is what we
It is.
watched for.
I know. It's like a little mindless escape, and it's funny. I mean, would I do it? No, but do I like watching other people? Yes,
Hell yeah. I wouldn't do either, but I love that.
exactly.
I don't know, for that paycheck I might do it.
Oh yeah, Bravo gives
Because
a nice little check.
I was trying to think about that, right? Like I was all right, they're on season 6.
Hmm.
It is probably one of the biggest shows on Bravo, if not
Hmm.
the biggest show on Bravo. It is
Absolutely.
carrying the network.
Yeah,
By this point, they must be in negotiations. They must be making some money off this show.
they gotta be. They gotta be. I mean, the line in the sand. They are here, and everyone else is just clamoring to get near them. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
they are
And
hot
like they
right now.
brought up, like, I mean, people like Rihanna, Julia Roberts,
Julia
like
Roberts.
all these like huge celebrity. I mean, like people watch this show that like, I mean, it's a phenomenon. I mean, they're winning awards. They're at like award
Yes,
shows. Like it's so much bigger than even like Bravo. It's just
it
it's
is.
they quoted them in Congress. I mean,
They
come
did.
on. Like it's just wild. It's
It's
wild.
it is so crazy, but I think it just goes to show when you get the right cast together, the right group, compelling TV, whether it's the drama, the comedy, it just works. And you got, like they said, the A-list celebrities that are completely invested. I mean, they're
Yeah,
tweeting about it. You know what I mean? And
I know.
so, I mean, I can see how it can go to Lisa's head a little bit. I mean, if it was me,
Well, I
it
mean,
might go to mine.
go to her head, but also like you can say a lot of crap about Lisa, but they're not just like picking anybody off the street to run these big Sundance events, right? Like
No.
she clearly is somebody to be in charge of these giant Sundance events. So like love her or hate her, she does know these celebrities. She
Absolutely.
is hanging out with them. She is doing stuff with them. You know what I mean? Like, do I support like the name dropping? Like, no, it's annoying and childish.
Yeah,
But that is Lisa Barlow. Like, love her or hate her, that is who she is.
it
And you
is.
know what? She probably wasn't on that trip because she probably was at an event with Blake and Ben or whatever. And like,
Yeah.
girls, stay jealous. I don't know what to tell you. Y'all are
I mean,
clearly living upset because let Lisa Barlow living in your heads rent
yeah,
free.
amen. I concur. And that actually brings us to what
Yes, it
Joey just
certainly
mentioned.
does.
Yeah, I mean, God forbid Heather questions what Lisa does professionally. And Lisa was like, "Oh my God, you're that disgusting that you would like you don't know what I do. You've been to my events with the Bella twins, and I mean, her name dropping. I mean, okay, so that was fair. She's defending herself. And Heather really couldn't even say anything in defense because, yeah, you know that. You know what I mean? So she has
Yeah,
Lux Marketing, and she does do big events. And now to say that her wealth is bigger than the other ladies, I don't know that to be true. I mean, I mean, they're all wealthy. I mean, but I mean, lifestyle wise, with the jet setting, with the celebs, and I mean, I don't know, maybe.
I mean, I don't know either, but I mean, and I still don't really know what like Lux Marketing does, but regardless, like the accusation was very much the same line of questioning that you gave to Jen Shaw, which I
Yeah,
think is what set Lisa off because that was disgusting.
agreed.
Because again, so now you've had Angie compare her to Jen Shaw. Now Heather's giving her the questioning as if like she's like Jen Shaw-ish. I would have lost my mind way more than like Lisa did.
True. That's fair. That is
And
totally
then
fair.
when Bronwyn ever chimed in, I love that Lisa was like, "What do you do for work? You do nothing. You don't even have a job." Bronwyn, you should probably sit this one out.
I know. She even said, so your husband spent money on a stage play. I mean, and you Bronwyn like she does. I produced the play. Yeah. I mean, uh, okay, I don't know. Um, y'all, and that we get to the end when they're talking about Lisa, trolling, and this is when Angie slides the scroll down where we have a cliffhanger that suggests that Lisa, whoever the troll was that was contacting her, has the same number as Lisa. So, and Lisa looks busted. Andy's looking at it. I don't know. I'm sure Lisa will have a good comeback.
Not even that, but I feel like they always make things like look one way and then it's like another way. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
like it's not even as big of a deal. And then they like blow right past it, and that's the thing that we're waiting to see. You're
Right.
right, Julie. Yeah. But I mean, I thought it was a formidable part one. Like I said, I watched
Yeah.
it 3 times just so that I could discuss it, y'all, without having 12,000 pages of notes because I suffer from that. I'm very detail oriented to a fault. Hmm. But it was entertaining enough, and I'm definitely, of course, gonna watch all 3 parts. Um, I wanted to know, um, since we wrapped up pretty much, did you have anything to add to part one reunion?
No, not really. I mean,
Okay,
like I said, like I mean, it was okay. It
right.
was average to me.
That's fair. What did you think about the Valley Persian style?
Loved, 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 loved it.
Yes.
I am so happy to have the core three back on the
Hmm.
screen. I love that it just feels like natural. It just feels like we're
Yes,
right back into it.
it
Even like
does.
I I honestly I enjoyed like the new people
Oh yeah,
even like I
yeah,
mean obviously we have, we already set the stage for like villains and whatnot, which is like fine.
yeah.
Um but I thought like a lot of them like that like Tanine and like her husband's story is like wild about like, the car
It is
accident
fun.
and like all of like that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Um I thought it was great. I thought it was absolutely great. I love that Vita's back on our
I
screens. I mean,
know.
I think it crazy to see like these kids like so old now. Like we've missed like so much time. I mean, I'm trying to think like I don't do we ever even see Elijah on Shaw's?
No,
No, he wasn't even born yet,
he
right?
was. No, he wasn't. He is so
Right, and now
cute.
he's like a full
I
blown kid
I
talking,
know.
walking. You know what
I
I mean? Like
know.
I just yeah, I absolutely
It's
loved it. What did you think?
I loved it too. It was almost like I felt like, okay, like homecoming. Like, I'm glad y'all are back. Like, we're back at the reunion or like a cookout together, and we picked up where we left off. I mean,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like, yeah. I mean, I love them. I thought it was so cute to see little champs looking like he does with all of that Tommy mouth. I was like, oh my god.
He's so cute.
He
He's so
was
cute.
so cute, adorable. Oh my gosh. And I
Honestly,
always
him
love
and
Issa Raza.
Gomessa's son are so cute.
Oh, they are so cute. I know. Now I heard that Mike was mad that he was left off. But yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something right now. I would bet money that Bravo would do business with Jen Shaw again before they would do business with Mike Shoehead again.
Agreed. Don't you think that he's right up there with Jack Saylor?
He might honestly be worse because
Yep.
those videos of him assaulting the living hell out of Paulina, I
Mm-hmm.
still cannot get out of like my brain. It
Yeah,
was so disgusting.
it was.
I just I don't think Bravo would ever do business with him ever again.
No,
Ever.
absolutely not. I noticed Reza did some interviews. He was so careful though. Reza has matured. I mean, he still says what's on his mind to a degree, but that's his family. And he was very careful in what he said. But because they asked him, do y'all blame Mike for, the ending of Shaws of Sunset? And he really wouldn't bite on much of what they were trying to do. They asked him, was Tommy really playing along with MJ because MJ is trying her best to have this, very co-parenting, friendly. He wouldn't comment on that. That's a different Reza. But Reza's learned some lessons. He did talk about the depression of going from this great show to being completely off Bravo, which that's
Yeah.
got to be like,
I mean,
culture
it's like
shock.
your
Yeah.
whole life like snatched from you in like a second.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he said though, because he has the real estate and some other things, it's not like, and he wrote a book. It's not like he's always been taught to like never count the money until, it's cleared out of escrow, whatever. Get it. But he was saying it was just the thing of that was my job, that was part of my identity, and then it was like snatched. And like it was snatched when he really believed they were going to have another season. So I thought that was interesting. I'm just glad they're back. They
Me
are going
too.
to pick up where they left off. I mean, good TV. I'm glad another good show. Oh, we'll be watching that tonight.
Yes.
Lastly, still thoughts on Beverly Hills. I'm still so disappointed.
I think it's a flop, a complete flop of like a season, if I'm being honest. I think that they messed up royally with this girl Amanda.
Yes.
I think she's gonna be another one and doneer at the rate we're going.
Yeah.
She does not fit in with these women whatsoever. I don't know why she's even there. You got a spot on the show because you bought Kyle's old house. You're not
Yes.
friends with a single person here. What are you doing here?
I know. Yeah.
And like speaking of name dropping, like my God, like and like the one upping and like it's just
Yes.
like so annoying to watch.
It is.
And I feel like honestly like no one's bringing anything to like the table. It's very boring.
And you know what? As much as I love Bose, I'm just like,
What's she bringing? Nothing.
no, she's not. And it's like, okay, where are you? Because last season I thought, okay, she's going to be real, she's going to be herself. Not this season. I'm just really disappointed in all of them. And
Yeah.
at some point, we will have to pick another show to recap because Salt Lake City will be wrapping up. Y'all slide in the comments and let us know which one y'all want us to recap. But Beverly Hills is just not. It's just unless something changes, and honey, it's always subject to change. But it's not giving what I thought it would
No,
give.
it's definitely not.
Mm-mm,
But you know
no,
what? I mean, we could always jump to the Valley Persian style because I
I
feel like
would
they're
love
given.
that. They are giving, and I would love that. That would be,
Yeah.
like I said, a joy. So stay tuned, y'all.
Did you watch Traders?
I have not yet. Oh, I watched. Oh yeah, no. I'm caught up. I mean, I haven't
Oh,
seen
you
the
did.
new ones.
Oh well,
Yes. Oh my
it's
God,
not out
yes.
yet tonight, but yeah,
Yes.
okay.
Oh yeah.
I
It
mean,
was
let me tell
good.
you, they, I think that they picked some killer traders this season.
Wonderful. Yes. I was like, yes, 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 and yes. Love
When
Candace.
he ever like tapped Candace on the shoulder, I again audibly I screamed on the couch because I was like,
Yep.
number one, anyone that knows me knows I have missed her so bad. I feel like
Yes.
Potomac is not the same without her. I feel like
It's
she like
not.
made the show. Again, love her or hate her, she made the show. She was the humor, she was the nitty gritty, she was everything. And she was the person I was most excited to see like this season. And when he ever tapped her on the shoulder, I was like, dude, number one,
Yes.
I'm fully aware her mouth is too big and she's gonna get herself in trouble. But while we have her, she is going to be phenomenal. And let me tell you, 3 episodes in, I'm loving every minute of her.
I do too. And she's so smart. Yeah. I'm not a fan of Lisa Rinna.
Ugh.
Um,
Ugh.
did not like how she voted against Portia. Neither
Nope.
did Portia.
Housewife on housewife crime.
Right? Um, she just gets on my nerves. Um, the other trader, Rob, don't know him. But love him. He's so
So
cute.
I hated him on Love Island. For me, I feel like, and again, like people are like, I have like their own opinions, and the girl is always so hot. To me, he was like a Love Island villain. I
Mhm.
thought that his treatment of certain women was like disgusting, like the show. That's just my opinion. I thought he was a gaslighter. I thought whatever. I thought he got a lot of passes for what he because of how he like looks.
Mhm.
This person on the Traders is not the person from like Love Island. He's
Okay.
very, very different, and I am here for it.
Yeah, I mean, he's more subdued, laid back. He's so cute. So I mean, the whole hot thing. Okay, I
He
get it because
is,
he is. He is
unfortunately.
hot.
I know, I know.
He
He's very
is.
good looking.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think he's gonna be a
And
great trader because he's so like naturally awkward. And if you watch like his season of like Love Island, he was actually on 2 seasons, but one like a full-time person. And he's very awkward. He's very hard to read, which I think is really gonna benefit him in the
yeah,
show.
that's definitely going to benefit him. Who do you think the secret trader is?
Well, we know.
Do we?
Did you not watch all 3 episodes?
I guess I didn't finish. I must have. Maybe I nodded off. I don't know. Is it Michael Rappaport?
It is not, but I hate him. I don't
I can't.
care if Alan Cummings
Oh,
came out and said, "Guys, we have some." Michael Rappaport is a traitor, or no, Michael Rappaport is a faithful. If he said Michael is a faithful, we have to like, let you know. I would still vote his ass off because
yeah.
he's so annoying. You got
He's
to
so
go.
obnoxious. He's obnoxious. Is it Mama Kelsey? I thought so. Oh, okay. Now I feel crazy
Which
because I had to agree with her.
I'll be honest, I really didn't like that for her. I felt like they really put her in like a really awkward position, and like she already was gonna feel like an outsider with these people. Like she kept
Yeah.
saying like, I'm like starstruck, like this is like not me. She's really like not like a celebrity like everyone else in like the castle.
Mm-mm.
So I didn't, to me, I was like, I didn't really like that.
Yeah.
I felt like they did her dirty, if I'm being
Yeah.
honest with you.
Yeah. There's a target on her back for sure. I don't think she's gonna be able to play it off, but I don't know, she was good poker face. I mean, I don't know. She's
You need to go back and watch episode 3.
okay. All right. Now I feel crazy. So I'll be doing that like when we get off of here before I catch up on the new ones. Okay. Okay. There's
Yeah.
that, guys. All right. Well, y'all slide in the comments and let us know. Are you watching Traders? What are your thoughts? So, all right, Doug. Any oh, by the ways, anything you want to add about the Bravoverse?
No, should I?
I don't think so. I feel like we covered
No, we covered pretty much everything. Potomac, I'm sleeping. Beverly
oh
Hills,
god.
I'm sleeping. But I'm here for Shaw's. I'm here for Traders on
Yours?
Peacock.
Yes.
You know, I'm very sad that Salt Lake City's ending. So I'm like, oh, where do we go from here?
I
But
know.
I don't know. I mean, it's like there has to be like, something else coming down like the line, right? To save us.
I don't know what it is
And you
because
know what? So help me God if we don't get an announcement about Jersey sooner or later.
that,
I'm like,
right?
my
And
head's gonna explode. It's been enough.
it has been enough. And we do have Rhode Island coming. So
Oh yeah, when is that? Did they announce that yet?
they haven't, but it's got to be soon because if they're wrapping up Salt Lake, God, Beverly Hills is just flop, flop, flopping. But I
Oh
mean, I feel like it's got to be coming soon. I mean,
yeah, you can't just have Beverly Hills and Potomac on the screen right now. It's
no,
not good for your
Potomac is going to
ratings.
wrap up, I think, fairly. It's not much longer for Potomac.
Oh
So
my God, this is an all-time low, miserable season for them.
it is. And I'm sorry, but Angel is a one and done. And I hate that for her, but
I
I
know,
just,
I know.
I can't, I could not justify her having another season. I mean, I
No,
hate that it
she's
was coming.
atrocious. And you know what? Take Ashley with you because she's doing nothing on that
God,
show.
please.
And you know
I
what?
cannot stand
Let Miss Big Bad Giselle stand on her own 2 feet.
Would love to see it because all she did was turn Ashley into her little Robin. I mean,
Yep.
so here we go. We don't have the green-eyed bandits. We've got the light-skinned girls, and here we go. Yes, I said it. Yes, I think they're colorists. I can say it. I said it. But anyway, I agree, Joey. I've had high hopes for it in the beginning, and then it just tanked. So
Thanks.
and I just hope that this does not become a trend because I've been so disappointed by so many of the franchises of Real Housewives. And, you know, they always promise these wonderful seasons. And I'm just like, And then I do watch Married to Medicine. Many of y'all do. Very disappointed in that as well. I'm very disappointed in Toya. I don't know what her deal is this season. She's gross. She's always had that edge where she gets on my nerves, but it's like she's trying harder to just piss everybody off. And I'm not here for it. I mean, I don't know. Y'all watch, please let me know your thoughts. That would be a hard one to recap because I'm just pissed off the whole time I'm watching it. So I don't know. But yeah, y'all chime in. Let us know in the chat what you thought about the shows we mentioned. Are you feeling Potomac, Beverly Hills? Do y'all watch Married to Medicine? What do you think about the Valley Persian style traders? All the things. All right, Joey. Final words?
I got nothing. I'm ready for what's tonight. Oh, tonight is Traders and
It
the
is.
Valley Persian style. So I'm very excited about
Yes.
that. Oh, you know what I forgot to mention? Are you watching Vanderpump? Because I've given up on it. I'm
I have
officially
given up on
out.
it
I
as
know
well.
that I have several friends that are like, you know what? We gave it a good shot. We're out as well. I'm just like not here for it.
I'm not either. And I was so pumped. Like, they gave us the little preview at BravoCon. Maybe because I thought I felt special because I saw it before. But then I watched it again. I was like, I thought that was good. I would mention on here, like, guys, it's going to be good. I already like the characters. No, it's not. I mean, I'm not here
No.
for it. And I honestly gave it a shot. I really did. I wanted to like it because I need something else. That ain't it.
Yeah, no,
That ain't
I
it.
watched 2 episodes and I was done.
Done. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all, let us know. Are y'all watching Vanderpump Rules? I mean, and maybe because I was such a diehard fan of the original one, and it's hard when they do it that way. They could
Yeah,
have
it
maybe,
is.
yeah.
No, they
So
did them a huge disservice. I think I said this like
yeah,
last time. They
you did.
should have
Yeah.
followed Lisa to Vegas. I think she's
Yes.
on her what? About to open her like fourth restaurant. She's
Oh
opening a
yeah.
hotel. You have all shit
Yeah.
around over there. You should have moved to Vegas, called it something different, a whole
Mm-hmm.
fresh show. They
Mm-hmm.
did them a really big disservice, in my opinion. So
Agreed. Completely agreed. So there's that. All right, guys. Well, that's what we got tonight. We hope you enjoyed the show. Again, please and like again this video. Share it with a friend. If you haven't subscribed yet, please, what are you waiting on? Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And we will be back next week. But next week, we will be back on Wednesday night. So
yes,
that's
ma'am.
why you got to hit that notification bell so you can, yeah. I mean, we're flexible. We want y'all to like roll with us when we roll. I'm just saying.
Yes.
All right, guys. Well, y'all have a great night and watch you some Bravo. Right, Joey?
Yeah, that's
Or
right.
Peacock. Yeah.
Or
All
at this
right.
rate, Netflix.
Or Netflix. Next week, we're going to talk to you a little bit about Members Only Palm Beach. I want to get into that. Yeah, we got to. That's owed some time. That's owed some airtime. So we'll bring you that next week. Yeah. All right, guys. Good night. See you
Bye.
next week.